Hello everyone, I'm here at this bar which I think is named after a monk in Chicago, post social media summit day one, with Phil Gomes, who is the vice president of digital entertainment,
integration, close enough.
I'm making things up, digital integration at Edelman, out here in the lovely Chicago area. Phil, tell us what you think the top social media tool of today is.
That's actually kind of tough. I can tell you the one I get the most use out of.
Okay.
I can tell you that I get the most use. I find myself lately gravitating towards sites based on Ning.com.
Okay.
So there's PR Open Mic, which was started by Robert French at Auburn University, which I think just today broke 1,200 members, having started 6 weeks ago.
Nice.
A great place for for students and faculty and practitioners and recruiters, just all in the same place talking PR. I think is really beneficial. I think Robert's done an amazing job with that.
Okay.
I also spend more time than I should on Spill.com, which is animated movie reviews done by a guy named Corey Coleman in Austin, Texas. He and his buddies have like animated versions of themselves, and they do movie reviews.
Nice.
And they've created a community around movie reviews. And so
who would have thought?
I find myself spending a lot of time more so on those niche social networks rather than like things like Facebook and MySpace, which are sort of, a mile wide, inch deep. I'm finding that naturally, without thinking about it, my social media experience is becoming an inch wide and a mile deep. So I don't know why that's happening. It's just that, I kind of see how I react to things first and then sort of analyze it later, and so I'm in mid-analysis phase right now.
Nice, nice. And what do you think? Chris is taking pictures again. Okay, Phil, back to us. I've been trying to shush the bar all night. No one ever pays attention. Okay, Phil, tell me.
A rock star.
You really are. Phil, tell me what you think might maybe not be dead in 5 years, because I know that's a little aggressive. But what do you think will lose favor in 5 years? What's hot now that won't be hot 5 years from now? People will realize.
Desperate. In a world of electronic transactions, I am desperate to get rid of the penny. The penny will be gone.
No penny.
The penny will be obsolete
in
5 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
It'll be a thing that you give your kids as like a Christmas gift, because no one's ever seen it before.
Its primary use is going to be to like squash it at the county fair, so you can make one of those memorial medallion things out of them.
Right.
I think that's. So all those people that are running around thinking that they're going to try that trick that worked in Office Space or worked in Superman 3.
Right.
It's like, I'm sorry, not even the penny is going to be useful in 5 years.
Right. All right, Phil, last question. You kind of answered my question that I would normally ask about what you do in your spare time that's Web 2.0 related by talking about Spill. So tell me, where'd you get that fine wedding ring? It's lovely.
This actually, my wife and I knew exactly what we wanted in terms of a wedding ring. And this is white gold with brushed metal concave surface here.
Okay.
My wife's is an exact match. And we basically went up and down Jewelers Row on Wabash Avenue.
Okay.
And we were attacked and accosted by more hyper-aggressive salespeople than I care to count. But there was a nice Russian lady that took us in and had exactly what we were looking for. And bada bing, bada boom, that's how we found these.
You know what, Phil? It's simple yet refined yet classic, like you. I just met you and I already feel this way. Any shout outs for Shift or like?
What's up, Todd? How's it going?
All right. Signing out, Julie Crable talking to Phil Gomes at a bar called Monks in Chicago.